In the void of time, beyond man's grasp, when the heavens shook with an angel's gasp, a war broke out in the realms of light between the forces of day and night. The angels, once pure with halos of gold, now clashed with swords, their hearts grown cold. The skies were torn as they battled in vain, as brother slew brother in relentless pain. The heavens wept, and the stars grew dim, as the armies of light began to thin. For Lucifer, the morning star, had led a rebellion that left the heavens red. Millions of angels, fierce and proud, fell from grace like a darkened cloud. They plummeted down to an earth of despair, where life was void and the desert lay bare. No trees did grow, no rivers did flow, only sands that shifted in the endless woe. The angels, now demons, monstrous and vile, stalked the earth in a tormented file. Their wings, once white, were now tattered and torn, their faces twisted, their forms reborn. No longer beings of heavenly grace, they wore the scars of their fall from place. Their eyes burned red with fire and hate, their hearts consumed by their bitter fate. They wandered the sands with fury and scorn, plotting their revenge from the day they were born. In the heart of the desert where the winds did scream, they gathered their forces, their anger supreme. They would build a monument to their pain, a structure of power born of disdain. With their monstrous hands they molded the stone, each block infused with a chilling moan. The pyramids rose, towering and grand, crafted by demons in this forsaken land. But these pyramids were no tombs of the dead. They were gateways to hell where darkness spread. Each stone was a portal, each corner a key to a realm of torment where none could flee. The demons carved runes with hands like steel, binding the earth with a malevolent seal. They chanted in tongues forgotten by man, calling forth powers from the abyss's span. The pyramids pulsed with an eerie light as the demons worked through the endless night. Their forms were monstrous, grotesque and foul, as they labored on with a hellish howl. The sands were stained with their cursed blood as they sacrificed kin in a crimson flood. Their bones were crushed, their flesh was torn, but the pyramids rose as the demons sworn. 50,000 years the sands did shift, but the pyramids stood, their presence a rift. In the fabric of time where reality frayed, a testament to the war where angels strayed. The demons reveled in their dark creation, a monument to their damnation. They built not one but tens of thousands more, buried deep beneath the desert floor. Each pyramid a prison, each one a gate, to a dimension of torment where the lost await. The souls of the damned in endless pain, tortured by demons in hell's dark domain. The pyramids were their link, their tether to hell, a conduit for suffering where darkness dwelled. The demons, now rulers of a realm of despair, took pleasure in the agony that filled the air. For the fallen angels, now demons of wrath, had carved out their vengeance, their infernal path. The pyramids were their legacy, their curse to the land, a mark of their power by their monstrous hand. Yet the earth, it trembles, and the sands they do shift, revealing the secrets that time tried to lift. For the pyramids, though hidden, still hold their dread, and one day soon they shall rise from the dead. The demons, now rulers of the underworld's fire, await the time when their curse will inspire. For the pyramids are waking, their power renews, as the stars align and the skies darken in hues. The world will know of the war in the skies when the pyramids open and hell will arise. The demons, once angels, will break through the veil, and the earth will quake under their terrible wail. The pyramids stand as they always have done, silent and still under the burning sun. But beneath their stone, where darkness reigns, the demons await in their hellish chains. And when the sands shift and the thousands of unearthed pyramids rise, the world will witness the horror in the skies. For the war that was fought so long ago will begin anew with a deadly glow. The pyramids will unleash their ancient might, and the demons will return in the dead of night. The earth will burn, the heavens will fall, as the demons reclaim their throne in the hall. Beneath the shifting sands of time where secrets lie, obscured in grime, the Egyptians found, to their dismay, pyramids ancient from a darker day. These monoliths, tall and cold, were not built by men but by angels of old. Cast from heaven, their wings torn apart, they fell to earth with hatred in their heart. Thousands of years the pyramids stood in a wasteland where nothing was good. But the Egyptians, proud and bold, claimed the structures as their own, untold. They decorated the walls with their own lies, hoping to bury the secrets that inevitably would arise. Lost technology, they claimed with pride, but deep within they knew they lied. For as they ventured, torch in hand, deeper into the cursed land, they found carvings, twisted, obscene, depicting horrors they'd never seen. Angels with faces warped in pain, wings blackened, bound by chain, eyes that burned with eternal fire, carving symbols of dark desire. The deeper they went, the darker it grew, their minds unhinged by what they knew. They found objects, relics of the damned, tools of evil by no mortal hand. A dagger stained with ancient blood, a chalice filled with an endless flood, an altar black as a starless night, where angels were sacrificed out of sight. But the worst of all was a calendar, carved in stone, ancient, bizarre. Its symbols twisted, impossible to read, foretelling a time of catastrophic need. It spoke of a day when stars align, when the fallen angels, trapped in time, would break free from their ancient tomb to bring the world to its final doom. The Egyptians, terrified, buried it deep under the Sphinx where shadows creep. They built that guardian, stone and sand, to protect the world from the angel's hand. But fear consumed them, day and night, so they turned to rituals of fright. They sacrificed their kings to appease the gods, mummified their flesh, wrapped in sods. They believed that in the coming war these kings would rise to settle the score. Generals of the damned leading the way, hoping to keep annihilation at bay. But deep down they knew the truth, that nothing could stop the angels' ruth. The pyramids were prisons, sealed with pain, holding horrors bound in chains. The Egyptians' greed, their thirst for fame, set the stage for the world's flame. The pyramids, those silent stones, were more than just pharaohs' thrones. They were beacons calling out to the fallen angels still devout, waiting for the day they'd rise and bring about mankind's demise.